watching innovation here.
You're watching innovation. Will and I put lids on our cups so we wouldn't spill them.
Yeah.
Also, this is not a White Russian. It's horchata, and I just tasted it, and it might be pure sugar.
It is very sugary.
It just looks
sugar.
like
It's
dirt.
sugar milk.
I can't see out of my left eye right now.
Well, that's just normal.
Hi guys, welcome back to Table Talk, the show where we talk to you, even though, I mean, technically we're talking to a camera and DJ's behind it, and thank God he's here for reactions.
Thank God he's here for
without him.
reactions. We'd be lost.
But there he is. Oh, see, he just gave us a guff. All right, get through it. But what he wants is for you to go to the subreddit r/SourceFed and use the hashtag TableTalk.
Also, if you're interested in cool kinds of t-shirts and posters and
Yeah.
things, you can go to forhumanpeoples.com where we sell all those wonderful things for you.
Have you ever just forgotten you were on Table Talk and then realized, oh wait, the camera's
You just
on?
did that, didn't you?
Yeah.
I
was
feel like you've done that multiple
yeah.
times.
Oftentimes we're filming, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not just talking.
Yeah,
guys.
no,
My
like
favorite
20
is when
minutes in.
I'm in a duo with him, and I'll watch him as I'm saying my line, Will's like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, the camera's still at you.
And you're like, wow!
I'm gonna have to cut to you for reactions, and you're like,
And I was just like, doing everything but.
or this.
What is it? Is this skin?
Here.
Man,
Will!
I've been playing with this
For
all
3
day today.
minutes, you have to focus on being this thing.
I
Man,
can't
I
do it.
thought this was
How about
skin,
this
but
doesn't
now
do
I'm not
anything?
sure.
Does this make me look punk rock?
It
though?
looks like there's
Punga
gonna be
Raku.
a freaking watch at the end of it, and it's a faux.
It's a
it doesn't do anything.
faux watch chain.
All right, I was 17 when I bought this.
Faux chains.
I just love faux chains.
Faux chains.
Jump right in.
The rapper faux chains. ready?
Sitting Duck says,
Oh.
if you had to live your life in accordance to 3 words, what would they be?
Pussy, money, weed.
Thank you. Can I hear that
No.
one more time?
Pussy,
Oh my
money,
God!
weed.
You know the worst part about that is now you have to live your life.
No!
That was the only
I don't want to.
You can't go back on that wish.
No, when I was
money's the only good one out of those.
I know. No, when I was a
no.
Lyft driver, one of the worst passengers I ever picked up
would be a Lyft driver.
was this like creepy dude who I'm positive was a drug dealer because he was with 3 beautiful women in ridiculously tiny dresses.
Yeah.
And he
Was he
took
Bruce
over my
Wayne?
sound system. He put on that song on
money,
repeat,
Yeah, weed.
blasted it, and then lowered all of my windows and refused to let me use the GPS.
That dude's living life.
Can he do that? Like, can't you
I
just
was
be like, I refuse
Wait,
the
it was my
right to
second night on the
service?
job. I was being overly
That guy
polite.
literally just bullied you.
Yeah.
Into, he just went
Easily.
pussy money
Weed. Pussy, money, weed.
No!
No.
No GPS!
That man has to be in
crazy.
jail.
I don't
by
mean to
now.
correct you guys, believe it is money, P-word weed to be specific
I'm
in
so
the
sorry.
song.
I'm sorry.
What?
Money,
I'm so-
pussy, weed.
What's a P word?
I mean, you know, it's a good thing to have in your life.
Pterodactyl?
Pterodactyl.
Is a P word?
Money, pterodactyl.
Weed. Money, pterodactyl, weed.
I had
That's the 3 words I would
Yeah.
live by.
I had a tweet about that I tweeted. It was like, because Lil Wayne has that song, and I said, this is a song Lil Wayne has about 3 things that I'll never have. And I hope not all in the same weekend, because
In the
that'd be
same
crazy.
weekend.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. It's all gonna hit
It just
you
hit
like
me
a
all
ton
at
of
once, like,
bricks.
whoa!
Now, Will, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I want to know if the words enter the void would be your 3 words.
Enter the void. That is where I live. I was actually thinking about it, like on the door of my room. Like months ago, I drew a picture of a clock and I put it on my wall, on my door. And I was gonna write the void and put that on top of my picture. That's a clock.
And just go enter the void.
Into the void.
Into the
Anybody
void.
who comes to my room, which is Darren, and that's it. And it's just, and I was like, oh, it's a void.
It's a
a
void.
void.
That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
I wish I had 4, because it would be YOLO. Like, I'm either
YOLO.
gonna use one and just call it YOLO, and it's gonna be an abbrev, or
An
I'm just
abbrev.
gonna say only live once.
Oh, I know what mine is. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters.
Okay.
And that's really how I live my life. Every time something sad happens.
21. Everything fucking matters,
Does it
man.
though?
Yes.
Does it though?
Oh God, yeah. Everything matters.
Does it really?
Yes.
But we gonna be
Nothing
dead.
should be. I mean, literally, you shouldn't lose your mind over any one thing. But everything matters.
Everything matters.
Yeah.
Well, if everything matters, does that really mean that nothing matters? If everything is the same, does that really
It's that
mean?
friggin' like Incredibles logic. Like, if everyone is special, then
Nobody is
one is.
special.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Pixar movie.
It's really, really
I
good.
haven't seen Wall-E.
Oh, man.
What?
Oh, man, it's so good! That movie's
Make a
genius!
determination of it.
I'm never gonna watch Wall-E. No, I saw half of it.
It's so good.
Yeah.
My niece is named Eva because of Wally.
Because of the chick in the...
Eva.
Oh, wow. I guess I gotta watch the
Like
movie.
my niece, they were like arguing over names. We're like Eva, Wally. Done.
Wally's on the TV screen in the next
decisions.
room.
If I was gonna really do 3 words, I think it would be happiness begets happiness. Like if you
that's a good one.
if you make an effort to be happy, no matter how crappy your life is,
Yeah.
the better it will become because you're able to face that stuff with like a
Yeah.
positive outlook.
I will be live your truth.
Ooh.
It's funny that you just said that.
Truth in comedy.
That they named her after Eva because you just reminded me like something my mom said like 10 years ago is that the reason why kids in the ghetto have such dumb names is because their moms are on crack and then they look at the TV screen in the living room and they're like, I'm gonna name my daughter Capri Sun. That was my mom.
That was a joke your mom
that was
had.
a
You
joke.
need to steal that for your
I
stand-up.
am gonna. You know why?
We'll type
I'll do
there.
my Chris
But-
Rock stand up. You know why?
Going.
Yeah, keep going.
I'm
Tell us
tell
about
you why.
horchata.
Horchata. Now, there's a big difference between horchata and Coke. That's Chris Rock. It's perfect, right?
It's my favorite thing you've ever done. I'm not even
It's
kidding.
really it's pretty on point,
It's
man.
the
I just
best.
gotta actually build the
Can you
jokes.
do can you do Bill Cosby?
Now, the bigger difference, Rudy, the horchata, and
But that's
I'm
like
girl-
sitcom
I'm
Cosby,
loving
like
this.
stand-up Cosby.
Stand-up Cosby's a different
Oh,
Cosby.
OBKB.
No, it's
You're
the
killing it right
Killing.
now.
I'm on
Can you do
SNL
Andy
next week.
Samberg?
Andy, I mean, I just.
that's
was
actually pretty
not
good.
bad.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
not
actually
bad.
on
That's
point.
about like 20% of what he does.
Well, you're doing great, man.
Lauren
This is
Michaels. My email address is something.
it. Something.com.
Something.com.
My boyfriend actually, he set up the email professional Hollywood actor.
No way.
Because he thought it was
That
hilarious.
is the most
That's
Delphin
funny.
thing.
That is the most Delphin. Professional Hollywood actor goes, no one emails him. Ever.
Professional Hollywood actor at Gmail.
Just because he wants so badly to troll someone and be like, what's your email? Well, it's professional Hollywood actor.
You're one of those people.
Yeah, I signed up for it at 14.
If you make it your email, it's true.
That's true. That's why I'm Lily.
that Cosby?
Lily.
No, Cosby, when he does stand-up, it's
Right.
about the emphasis on what he is saying.
Okay, this is terrifying. I'm afraid we're going into racist territory.
No, it's not racist.
It's racist if you don't say it, right?
If you don't say that it's racist?
I don't know.
I
If you
don't
don't
know.
It's
say.
just Mary Bug said, "Have you ever just not liked someone?
This
Like, they
person is
seem
from
nice enough
LA.
in theory, but you just can't stand them." Greetings from Oslo, by the way. Oh, Oslo. She answered you.
Oslo in Norway?
Never heard of it.
Oslo.
I think
Oslo.
it's like, have you ever just
Really this accent.
have you ever not liked somebody?
Yes.
Just flat out.
I have this thing, so like I liked a lot of girls in my life.
Fair.
And I have this thing where no matter who the girl, the dude that. Sorry, I had a hair in my throat. I got something in my throat.
Sometimes I think Will wakes up and he's like, yeah, that's a bit I'm gonna do today.
No, that was totally just. that was
You know when
That was just
Oh man,
terrifying.
that's that hair I planted at the back of my throat. You spent 20 minutes last night putting hair at the
Organize it.
back.
I'm sorry, that was probably a little terrifying.
No,
that
it
was a bad
it
noise.
just startled.
Yeah.
I was just gonna keep going.
Go.
I actually have
Go,
tears
go,
in my
go.
eyes because that was kind of
2, 3,
intense.
4.
So I have this thing in my life where I like girls, but they don't like me because they like somebody else. And no matter who the dude is, I always I don't like him. No matter.
You don't like him.
No matter what, and they're always like, man, that guy he's just like me except a little bit better, and he should be my friend. But I'm like, because she liked him more, I just don't like you.
Yeah.
We could have been the best of friends. I
Yeah.
just don't.
I feel like I feel like it's similar in my life. There's been a couple people that I thought that I wouldn't like. My best friend right now, my friend Kimberly, she literally is like my heart and soul. When we first met, I was like, I'm not gonna like this girl. And
Yep.
we both were like, nah, a little bit. And now we're just like the closest of close.
Yeah.
But
She's your sex change
She's my sex
bang.
change bang.
Yeah.
But there's also like literally that weird thing of there's people that if they don't like me or if they give me attitude, then I don't like. Because haven't you come across people that have been like, ugh, towards you, and you're like, Well, then right
All right.
back
Well
at
then,
you, Toots.
yeah. No. Well then, you suck.
Reciprocity.
Yeah.
But then I remember there was this one girl that literally dogged me every time I saw her, and I was like, I don't know. I've never had a conversation with her. I've never spoken to her. But then eventually I was like, I don't like her because she's just so like.
See, I think I talked about it before, but before I met Steve, I was like, Steve is not funny. But then I met Steve, and I was like, oh, Steve's the funniest dude in the universe. So, like, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You will be very surprised.
There's a guy who, I know I've like blown it out into ridiculous proportions in my head, but he's my nemesis.
I have a nemesis too.
You have a nemesis?
Josh fucking Groban. You know what you've done.
You stole her song. You raised me up.
But I have a real nemesis.
You have a real nemesis?
I have a real
That's
nemesis.
That's a positive thing. You're in a good place in your life.
He's at every audition, and he looks just like you.
He's in the comedy world, so I'm not gonna say his name. But it's just this guy. You don't know who this is.
Oh, Seth Rogen.
No. But there's a guy who he almost dated my ex. Before she and I got together,
He tried to
and
smash
he's just kind of a scumbag, and
dirtbag.
And for whatever reason, I just feel like he's been just fucking gaming me, and like he's just been plotting moves and taunting me over and over.
Gaming you.
Yeah, because as soon as he realized that she and I were together, and I found out their history, I knew that he knew that I knew that they almost dated, and it was this thing. Like literally within 2 days after my girlfriend and I broke up, he swooped in. No, he swooped in and was just typing away like, "Hey, so we never played that game of Mario Kart."
Mario. It's Ben Schwartz.
I love.
It's not Ben Schwartz, who is the nicest person.
He is the nicest person.
Yeah.
But I love that literally Mario Kart was his game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lee, that's how you smash.
Tell me all about it.
Oh yeah, I told this girl, hey, let's go around and play Smash Bros. And then we smashed with my bros. It was great.
Wait, so you ran a train on someone with Darren and Steve?
And Joe.
Steve's married. Joe's married. They're all running trains on some random girl playing video games?
We played
have
Smash
to know
Bros.
what you're saying.
What is smashing?
Oh my God!
What is a train and how do you run it? Do I need coal?
Mom!
Am I the human coal that jumps in?
Mom!
But what I was gonna say is, the thing about that, I bet he never thinks about you.
No, I
Never.
guarantee that he does.
Our nemesis never think
No,
about
they
us.
do. They do think about us. 100%. I had a woman that I was in a show with, and like a number one thing that you don't do in improv is you don't kill someone because then they can't get any information out.
Yeah,
every time I was on stage, she killed me.
Every time.
I was like, she literally killed me. And to the point where at the
And you have to be like,
at the very end, I literally was like, oh, this is the longest death ever. I'm bleeding out. And it was the longest thing. It was just one of those things where I was like, that was mean.
Yeah.
You're a mean person. But I do wonder if, like, say there is an afterlife. If someone gets to the pearly gates and they're like, oh, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
You were just an
Oh no,
you're an asshole.
List of grievances.
Nothing
You're a
horrible.
dick.
You didn't kill anyone. You didn't murder.
But
bust
just
up.
a jerk to everybody.
But you're
fake
a
Lee.
dick.
Yeah.
You
You're a
did
dick.
fake kill Lee in improv
A bunch of
once.
times.
You're just a dick.
Yeah.
You've
You know
been a dick to a lot of people. You've hurt them a lot. You're a dick.
Yeah,
ever
being a
had that-
douchebag could get you into hell.
You ever
Like, I know
had
a
that
couple
moment
dudes.
where you realize that you've given just enough information about a person to talk about on Table
That
Talk
if they
that
see
if
it-
they saw it, they totally know that it's them?
Oh, a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Last week we talked about Cornrows Dude. I hope Cornrows Dude saw the Table Talk because I hate you. Cornrows Dude was a guy that a girl I like got with, but he has cornrows, and I was like,
Why?
what an idiot.
But wait,
Yeah.
cornrows, that's like a very common thing.
Not anymore. It's not 1997 anymore. I don't see Lil Bow Wow on TV anymore. Then you should. Well, actually, you know.
And then when he became Bow Wow, he shaved it and he
Oh
had
yeah, he like,
the
it's
clean
like
up
remember
look.
Ice-T with his ponytail that you were like, oh, now we know he means business.
Now
When
he
he cut that
means
shit off, he was
hold on.
like, ooh, he's a premier player in
He's a
SVU now,
bad
baby.
Ramma Jamma.
God
He's getting in the
dang
guild.
this.
He's
I'm
gonna
just
be
saying,
insane.
I hit more pipe when I was.
I never hit it regardless.
Talk about. Do you want to talk about laying pipe?
No, because
Okay.
that's not what I was
I can't
trying to
stand
get
that term, laying pipe. Like, I mean, not that I know, but like,
I'm not saying
it's
anything
just
about
like
you not
it's
knowing.
so aggressive. Like, I mean,
What do you think it
I mean, I know
means?
minutes ago I did say smash and Smash
Yeah.
Bros, and I was gonna
But what
run
do
a
you
train with
think-
Joe and Lee. I mean, Joe and Steve. You can run a train too, but Like,
God.
it's just laying the pipe does not sound good for a woman.
No.
Like, I'm just thinking to me, like, you laying down on the bed and I just smash a pipe into you.
Oh!
I don't think that's what it
It'd be
means.
great.
That's
to
not
me.
what it means.
But
What?
would you
Why would
enjoy
that be great to you? You
Why
like
is
murder?
I like smashing stuff, all right?
All right. Bailey, not Bailey, writes.
What are you?
Well, we could
If
figure
we're
it
all
out.
Bailey, then none of us are Bailey.
It's Bailey, not Bailey.
Bailey.
Bailey, not Bailey.
Bailey. Got
Yeah.
it. I get it.
What is the weirdest nickname / pet name you have been given?
Lee, I think you're the queen of pet names.
I'm the queen of pet names.
Really?
Yeah, I give everyone. What do I call you? Princess the most, right?
I get
you-
women's names.
I get.
You ever seen Scrubs? Like, I get women's names.
You get women's names a lot, but that's a term of endearment.
Yeah.
For me, so I actually had a friend of mine that was like, "Are you taking a jab at me every time you do that?" And I'm like, "No, that's just what I
love.
say." Yeah, princess a lot, girl a lot. I say, "Hey, girl" a lot.
I say hey girl a lot
Hey,
too,
girl.
but I wouldn't count that as a pet name.
It's not a pet name. The biggest one that me and my boyfriend have, it's cheese and bagel. So we're cheese and bagel, and one is either if someone's cheese, someone's bagel. But it is now to the point where that is his name. I'm like, "Hey cheese," like, "What do you? Hey cheese, cheese, cheese," and he just knows he has to respond now.
Cheese.
I give people.
But it's like this. You say, hey, cheese.
And he's like, "What bagel?" Like, get over
fucking-
this
fucking
fucking
what
lady.
bagel?
He says it all the
Jesus.
time too, though. So cheese and bagel, and then turkey. I love turkey. I say turkey a lot.
Turkey? I like
Turkey's
turkey
a big
that one.
one.
What about you, Will?
I give a lot of people nicknames. Like, I know Raina, I call her like Rayleigh or anything. A girl who her name Audrey, I call her Oddly. Steve, I just call him Steve.
Yeah.
You, I think I have the most for you.
Yeah.
Lieberman,
You do.
Liederstein, Lieberfield.
Liederfield.
I think
Lederhosen.
Lederhosen. It just goes on forever.
Yeah, but what's one that someone gave you? That's
No
the
one
question.
calls other than
Princess?
Lee. No one calls
Other
me
than
anything.
princess.
Oh, okay. I mean, when I was little, just because like my name rhymed with fat and my brother was a little
They do that.
asshole.
They do that all the time.
But it was my brother, and
Yeah.
it was just like Fat Matt and like Fat Matt the cat.
It's the
But no,
worst.
fat is
Yeah.
with two T's.
But it doesn't matter. They still find a way to do that.
These little idiots.
They did that
Lieber
all the
lady,
time.
Lieber loser, Lieber woman.
You have the perfect high school
there's
last
a lot
name.
of great, yeah.
Oh,
a lot
man.
of great material.
If you were in an 80s movie in high school, you would get bullied just because of your last name. You could
but
be
then you'd
the
be the
buffest
successful
dude.
one afterwards, so that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
You'd always
Yeah.
have a suit and you come to the reunion and you'd be like baller in your Lamborghini.
Yeah,
That's
you,
always a
you get the
positive.
girl and go to the future or whatever they want to do. That's what happens in 80s
Did you watch
movies.
a movie?
I never seen a movie before.
He was born
yeah.
way later.
Kiss your mom in the future. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
There was the girl that I lost my virginity to.
Oh, girl.
Really wanted to name my penis.
Oh,
Ooh.
well, I did not think we'd go here.
Well, just because like it's like one of the only things I remember about her because we barely knew each other and
Are
it was.
you sure you want to tell the world what your wiener nickname
But
is?
it's not actually nicknamed that. She just offered suggestions.
No one's
I
gonna
remember
not
wanting to
do it
name
then.
mine for myself. and
Really?
I think it was Optimus Prime or Goku. This was like 2007.
Amazing.
The movie just came
Because
out.
it does transform.
Roll out. Autobots. I'm sorry.
Guys, thank you so much for watching Table Talk. Why don't you tell us in the comments down below what you thought Lieberman's wiener nickname was?
Or if you have a fresh one for
Or
it.
if you have a fresh one for it. You know, more than likely it's white and pink, so go to town.
Pink
Or
Panther.
like a deep beet red.
Oh, that sounds broken.
Yeah.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
not an
I
expert.
maybe I
I'm
have a
Lee Newton.
disease.
This is William Haynes. This is Matt Lieberman.
Hello.